Okay, so here's the solo, Drifting Too Far from the Shore. It starts about 1:21 into the song on the pizza tapes. It's just this waltz, it's in G, it's just going G, D, G, D, G, and then G, G7, C, G, D, G. Okay, now I got this up so I can start it up. So, okay, so it starts out with Jerry going. Okay, so that is going open G, and then second fret, this is on the G string, 2, 3, 4, all on the G string. Let me hear it. Yep. So, pulling this off, 4 down to 3. So I'm hearing it as, he might just go, but I think it's a little pull off on that A to the, or the G to the A. So that's 4 down to 2, maybe pull off back to the A, and then the open B string, and then and that's open D, open G, second fret of the G, A note, the E note on the D string, second fret of the D, and then open G. So let me hear that little phrase there that he does. Just learned this, of course, 2 minutes ago. Yeah, so after that it just goes back into our G position, hits a G on the low E, and then that's D, and hits the E on the D string, and then open again. Okay, and then he goes, this is going to the D, so we're playing an open D string, walking 2, 3, 4 like we did on the G, and then we hit the B string, 3rd fret, D note, and then he goes 3, 4 on the D string, hits that D again, hits the C on the B string. Yeah, the phrasing is, and then he goes, or something like that. Yeah. That's 3rd fret to the 2nd fret to the open of the G string, and then the 2nd fret of the D string, and then open G again. That's the whole first part of the solo. Okay, and then he's going to come up here, G string again, 5th fret, walk up to the 7th fret of the G string, and we're playing these 6ths here, so I got 7th fret of the G string, 7th fret of the E string, and here you got to listen to the timing, it's a little strange. So, okay, so then it comes up here to this, we got 9th fret of the G string, this is all on the G and the E string, 9th fret of the G string, 8th fret of the high E string, so comes up here and plays 10th fret of the G string, 10th fret of the E string. This is cool, this is when it's going to the 7th. We got a note out of the key here, and Jerry hits that dominant 7th, that F note perfectly, so this is going, when it goes up to that 7th is when he's going. So he goes. plays on the 10th fret. So when he gets to the 10th fret, he goes third, 3, 1, 3 on the strings, and then he slides up to the 12th and back down, and then he pauses for a second. This is when it's going to the C. Let me hear exactly what it is. Like I said. Oh yeah. So he goes, when he comes back down to the C, so that's G string, 8, 9, then the 8th fret of the high E, and then he comes up here and he's on the B string, 11th fret, and he's bending it up just towards the B note, but it's a little out of tune, it's that bluesy thing, and he goes, let's see which way he does it, I forget. So he goes, that is the B string, 8, 10, 8, and then immediately slide up. Yep. So he slides up. So that's 10 to 12. Play the 10th fret of the high E, then 11th, bend it up towards the B again, and then he goes, and then so that bend down is, then he kind of plays that again and brings it back down, and then 10th, 12th of the G string, 10th of the G, 11th of the G. So, and then he plays this D note on the 12th fret. Oh, and I just lost it. Great. Yeah, so. So that whole last phrase is from that D comes down to the 11th. Slides up from the 9th to the 10th on the D string, plays the B string also on the 10th, and then he goes on the D string again, 8 to 9, and then ends with this G note here. So that whole last phrase slow is yep. Sort of his inflection, and that's the whole solo. Enjoy, guys.